toothpaste was invented in West Virginia. That's why they call it toothpaste and not teeth paste. What do you call the sweat between a West Virginia couple making love? Relative humidity. I think those are a couple of jokes from Clancy Pants himself. Yeah. You need to be careful what you say in my vicinity, in my proximity. You need to be careful. I record everything. It's kind of like Yep, Clancy Pants. Married to Rhonda. You like that name, Rhonda. I called you Rhonda so many times by now. You know you like it. Forget Rhonda. Throw that out. Your name is Rhonda because I've named you that and I love you and you know it. So, and I'm a little afraid of you actually. Truth be told, I was glad to get you down to Florida. You and your husband. I was like, go from me. She's a powerful woman. Rhonda is. I'm kind of scared of her. Enough about Rhonda. I want to tell you about her husband, Clancy Pants, a.k.a. Sam Sausage Head. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good PG boy. PG County boy. Good old boy. Smith. Southern Marylander. So there we were, coming back from Williamsburg. I've mentioned before that I'm no stranger to outlet shopping. There's a couple of watch shops. There were a couple of watch shops down there, and me and Clancy Pants would go down. I've already told you the story about that would be what we call a clue. I don't remember the name of the piece. That he spaketh. We're driving back. I want to say we're on 64. Now, Clancy Pants had made an acquisition at the Seiko store. He had an automatic, a Seiko 5. Okay, let me not get too technical here. An automatic manual, an automatic wristwatch with a calendar and a date, whatever date, I think I want to say. And I think we're in the Honda. We're in the green Honda. Yeah, I'm going back a ways. Now I'm driving. Clancy Pants is sitting shotgun. I happen to be dipping Skull. I know. I happen to be dipping. And I got a good dip coming on. I ain't spitting in a little while. I got my little spitty right there. I call it my Hork McPluey. But spitty will work here. And I'm looking over at Clancy Pants, and he's sitting there, and he's got the watch on his wrist, right? And it's like he's modeling it for himself. You know, he's flicking the wrist back and forth and waving the watch around on his wrist. And now, this is a Seiko, okay? It's not like the man just bought a Rolex, okay? It's Seiko. It's a nice watch. It's a Seiko. Well, I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at him, rolling his watch around, taking all these mental wrist shots in his mind of this lovely new acquisition. And I start to lose it. Because I know a lot of the watches in Clancy Pants' collection, and they're nothing like Seikos. Nothing against Seiko, but they're not Seikos. Let me just put it that way. And I start to lose it. And I haven't spit. I got a mouthful of everything. And I'm just like, and it's like little brown droplets are just like, I'm misting it in the air. Fortunately, not in his direction too much. It's all I can do, not just to blow the wad all over my, well, that didn't come out right, did it? To just lose all of the dip all over the cabin of the car. I held it. I mean, I spat a little bit down my arms and stuff. I know it grows, right? But I held it. I maintained my composure. Yeah, that's a fond memory, Clancy Pants. AKA Sam Sausage Head. Do I want to go right to that one next? Yeah, let's go for it. On the last track I mentioned, Froofy. You can spell it however you want. Where am I at? 6 minutes. It's beautiful. So, I know I'm doing sleep 6 hours a night. I don't understand what's happening. I'm probably going to die soon, like the people that are, in comatose, and they wake up and they sit up straight in their bed for like 5 minutes, and they're absolutely crystal clarity of mind, and then they die. That's probably what's happening to me. I'm getting like that last little, before I die. Okay, so pretty soon I won't sleep at all. Ooh, I like that. So, Clancy Pants. All right. If I can dish it out, I better be able to take it, I guess. We're at the Starbucks. Maniqueek. That's right, I'm pinning it down geographically. We're probably going to Virginia maybe or something. Do some watch stuff. I don't know. He's like a groupie. Because he likes his wristwatches and I'm a watchmaker. So he's like a groupie, okay? It's like he's attached to me. Ugh. So there we are. We're walking into the Starbucks. And I see this Hummer, H2, big black truck coming at me. You can't make this stuff up, people, as my brother would say. You just can't make this kind of stuff up. This Hummer's coming into park, and they got Maryland tags, and it says FROOFY. Fits. 6 letters, right? Did I count right? And I'm thinking, what are the odds? What are the odds that I'm looking at this vehicle right now with my love cooing to my wife on their license plate? Froofy. My love expression saying, in-house, okay? Like an in-house memo. It's like a memo you send around in-house that nobody outside the house sees because it's an in-house memo. And so that's kind of like Froofy. I would say that around the house or something. That's Froofy. And it was cute, and we were cute. And so I see this Hummer, and it's cute because it says Froofy. And so I'm like a moth, and the Hummer's like a flame. And so the Hummer parks, and I am smiling at this point because I'm seeing Froofy, and that's all I'm thinking about. And I start to walk towards the Hummer, and I'm smiling because I want to know how he came up with the name. What are the odds? And the window comes down slowly, and this man looks at me, and he says, I'm a federal agent, and I'm armed. He was a scared old man, is what he was. Older man. He was just frightened, bluffing. He thought it was a carjacking. And it's just one of those moments, I'm about 7 paces from the vehicle, and the window comes down, and he says that to me, and my countenance falls. And I just turn around, and I just walk away. Clancy Pants loves that story. His father was a cop. How do I get all these cops and cop family around me? God has a sense of humor. I swear he does. Clancy Pants loves that story. And he'll just look at me on occasion when he wants to, pull it out and smell it. He'll look at me and he'll say, "Step away from the vehicle, Mr. Yudlowski." You prick. I'm glad you're in Orland Beach. I never liked you much anyway, boy.